Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that's the stuff life's made of. Benjamin Franklin said that, and I tend to agree. However, I'm not fond of person or group A insisting that the way person or group B likes to spend time is a waste of time, when the expenditure in question does no harm to any one particular person or group of people. I feel that an independent adult's time value and how such is best allocated should be entirely up to that individual to decide. If that person wants to spend 4 hours per day reading current newspapers or looking up things on C-SPAN, then I'm not about to chastise that person for doing so just because that's not how I'd spend time. Same is true for someone who wants to spend time and money trolling bars for a potential one-night stand every weekend evening, or someone who spends every spare minute and dollar collecting and mounting a wide variety of stamps for display. None of those things are my idea of a good time, but I'd never insist to those people that they must be wasting their time for doing them. If you didn't know this about me, I'm a gamer. From the first time I played Pac-Man on Atari, I've enjoyed digital gaming on as wide a variety of consoles and platforms as I could get my hands on. Of course, I've had plenty of people insist that the hours of my life I've spent putting into video gameplay are just wasted hours that I'll never get back. I was never actually saving princesses or slaying dragons or winning Super Bowls, so it's all just a waste of time. I rule out such claims because it's time that I've enjoyed spending and continue to do so. And one of my life goals is to spend more of my time alive doing that which I enjoy than doing that which I dislike. My thesis here isn't exactly about Benjamin Franklin or my defense for my gaming hobby, though. People have also asked me why I bother to explain to religious people why it's a waste of time to pray toward Mecca 5 times per day, or spend upward of 2 hours in a church service they admit they're bored to tears in every Sunday. They ask why I bother spending time of my own convincing people that religion is a waste of time, and they use similar justifications that I've just given to demand that I just let those religious people go unchallenged. After all, it's their time, it's their lives, and if they enjoy church, then who am I to bother convincing them that filling collection plates with their donations and pews with their posteriors is a waste? Well, in addition to the fact that we don't live in a vacuum and people's actions and what they do with their time also affects other people, especially if it's being influenced by the negative influences of religion, there's also the golden rule to consider, which would have me do unto others as I would have done unto me. Now, that rule is not as appreciated in practice as it is in principle. For example, I prefer to have my grammar corrected when it's wrong so I can fix it, though when I correct the grammar of other people, many of them get mad at me for it. So, despite such exceptions, I still think the golden rule is a pretty good one. Now, the difference between me crossing Hyrule on horseback, leaping through the Mushroom Kingdom, or waging battle across Summoner's Rift is that I know those places aren't real, and I know that the consequences of my actions in those places are strictly digital. But if I ever start to think that when I'm playing a video game, I'm actually doing the actions I digitally simulate, I want to be informed. If I ever become adamantly convinced by my own blind faith that a princess has been actually captured by a turtle dragon king, then I want someone to give me a clear, calm, rational series of explanations to bring me back to reality. If I begin dumping hours of my time and life and hundreds and thousands of dollars of my money into an effort to restore Hyrule Kingdom to its former glory, then I desperately want someone to snap me out of it, especially if they've been caught in that delusion themselves and can relate to what it feels like and what I'm going through. I'd hope that most people can appreciate the difference between a known simulation and perceived reality. So, if you're a religious person who goes to church for the fellowship, community networking, or because you like the taste of communion wafers, but you realize it's all an act, I don't think you're wasting your time. It's not how I would spend my time, but I don't think it's a waste of time. Same thing for people who go to an American professional wrestling event. As long as you realize it's just an act and you don't really think that there's actually competition happening there, but you just go there for the spectacle and you enjoy that, that's fine. I wouldn't bother trying to convince you that that's not real if you understand that, but you go there for something else. However, if you are a religious person who actually believes the claims of your preacher and the claims of your holy book as if they are 100% true, and you are paying a significant investment of your annual time and or finances to your religion and to your religious institution, then I'm here to explain just why your God needs your money as much as Princess Toadstool needs your heroism and gold coins.